I just had a pretty intense moment there. Just then, I got tapped on the window by a police officer. I guess I'm parked in a place that I'm not allowed to be parked in, but, very indirectly was like, this was a great trip. I'm so happy with what you're doing right now. And so, anyway, I packed up the panels and am just sitting here. I'm pretty sure he's going to leave me alone for the evening. I have a place to go to in Ventura tomorrow anyway. While I was putting the panels away, the fucking panels were just like being the most piece of shit equipment ever. Like, I'm not even joking. It was the most frustrating time I've ever tried to put panels away on this trip so far. A bearing was stuck in, like, it was just so frustrating. I was trying to undo a bolt in the dark. I dropped my phone and smashed the screen everywhere. The cops were here. Everything's gone great in Joel's world. I'm going to move on tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be on some private property tomorrow where I don't have to worry about cops and I can make my way down to the border. I hate being on edge. You get all these mixed feelings. All the locals were like, yeah, I'm so stoked you're here. I'm glad you're here. I hope no one moves you on. Like, you get a cop that comes and says, well, you're actually not allowed to park here. And you're like, okay, dude, well, I'm not going to be here for very long. It's not always fun and games at Route del Sol.
You are going on a run. Let's get scratching.
So I woke up this morning to a bunch of commotion. Literally just woke up. I found this little fella just hiding. He's trying to get out, but I'm going to let him go because he seems really confused and annoyed. So thank you for coming to visit me this morning, little birdie. I'm going to let you out now. Well, that was a good little alarm clock. I am going to get a bunch of stuff done today. Confused and tired, but that's that. That's what you get for leaving your window open. I'm out here on an avocado farm owned by a lady named Kat, who's kind enough to let me charge here for the last 2 days, I guess, all up. The first day was half a day, yesterday was a full day, and today it's a half day. It's now 2 p.m. Beyond that, I am about to pack up because all of my batteries are full, which is really great. Rocking up here with just over a quarter of a charge in my main battery pack, and my other pack was completely empty. Now I'm leaving with 2 entirely full battery packs. So I'm gonna be able to get all the way down into LA, and then maybe with like another day's charge, I'll be able to get from LA down to Encinitas. I'm gonna pack this van up. I'm gonna time it because everybody always asks how long does it take for one person to set up and pull down this system, and I actually don't know. I don't really time it. I usually just go and do it and get it done. Well, to answer everybody's questions, 26 minutes and 1 second. That's for one person to set up this big bad rig. That's actually surprising. I thought it took a lot longer than that. I could imagine if we tweaked it all and automated it, it would just be like a 5-minute little job. You roll up and beep, push the button and everything rolls out. So, yeah, rad. One of the most incredible things about sharing your life on the internet is having the chance to meet with your subscribers in real life. Chris, who is a local chiropractor in the Ventura area, asked if I would like a free spinal adjustment at his clinic. Of course I accepted. We would go on to organise a local meetup to talk about all the amazing things the local community are doing to act on climate change, as well as giving everyone a tour of the Route del Sol van. So I'm here with Chris. He's brought me into his chiropractor's office. But Chris, what are we doing here?
Well, the first thing we're doing here is that Joel and Keegan are doing this crazy ass beautiful thing of showing us that what people can do, and particularly if they open their minds maybe their hearts. I don't even remember now how the hell I found you guys, but whatever it was
It was a
good day. It was a good day. So what I'm going to do is just a fairly simple physical exam, in this sense, pretty limited, of palpating his gut, see what that feels like, see if there's any tenderness or any tightness in there. That's where the majority of disease and illness comes from in the human body, where it arises from. Then I'll check out his large skeletal muscles, back, neck, that kind of thing. He'll have a few joints in his spine that aren't moving freely. Then I'll go ahead and move those joints. So we'll just see what the hell we get.
Well, I'm very interested in finding out about myself. Let's go on this journey and see what we unearth. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah. That worked out really great. Interesting to find some tightness and tenderness in his gut, and definitely lots of muscle tightness throughout his body. Oh, and I guess the part that both of us, I think, quite enjoyed was, like many people, he had quite a bit of tightness, like at the top of his neck. Very easy to turn his head one way and it tips nicely, the other way not so much. Nice adjustment, lots of noise, joints move, and then, wow, this thing moves. And so...
Loosey-goosey.
Yeah, so it was an absolute pleasure for me.
Yeah, well, it was a pleasure for me too. I really appreciate it, Chris. It was a lot. I learned a lot, and at least I'm aware of whatever's going on inside of my body physically right now. So thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Let everyone know how excited and happy I am on this journey. Feeling pretty elated at the moment. I just spent the evening with Christopher Young. He's one of our fans. He's sort of, for some reason, been following us and our journey since pretty much the beginning. He's an absolute bloody legend. Yeah, super loving and willing and giving human being, and yeah, just a great human, reinvigorating my soul and making me feel like I know what I'm doing is the right thing.